wants to learn how to live a happier, longer life, or how changing your life circumstances can be done in a positive way? These are just some of the many topics that you can discover in the book, Aging Optimally, Essential Tools for Healing Pain of Body, Mind, and Spirit. And joining us right now for today's Ask the Author segment is, of course, author Dr. Carol Monson. Welcome into Studio 10.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
We're so happy to have you here because this book really explores a range of lessons that can really help us to choose wellness. So what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I've been a doctor in the Lansing area for a long time, and I found it helpful to help people one at a time. My history as a psychotherapist kind of gave me the opportunity to do some things in my family medicine practice to help people. And I decided to put as much of my knowledge down in this book.
You mentioned physician and psychotherapist, so did that really kind of assist with the research going into this book?
Well, it did, but actually I was a professor and the chair of family and community medicine at Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine. So this started as a grant to train geriatric residents.
Wow.
So in researching that and putting together that program, I actually got interested in doing this for younger people as well.
The title, we have to talk about it since it is Aging Optimally. Define really what that is.
The physical is so much easier to teach medical students than the spirit and the mind. So that was my intent, was to find a definition that included those things. Now, later when I was writing the book, I found something called resilient aging. And so I decided to make up my own term, Aging Optimally.
One part of the title is the essential tools for healing pain of body, mind, and spirit. So talk a little bit about some of those tools that are in this book that readers can really learn from.
Well, actually, the book goes back and talks about different medical systems, back to the Chinese and the Indians with Ayurveda. So they had tools then which have been researched, such as yoga, acupuncture, meditation, and herbal concoctions, so forth. In this country, about 30% of all the adults and 50% of children use some alternative method that their doctor may or may not know about. And then these tools, actually, I did the research and looked at the evidence that shows what works and what doesn't work. So all of those things are in there, plus other things from mind-body medicine, energy medicine, and as much research as is available on some of those.
Yeah.
So it's quite complete, and my acupuncturist says there's just nothing like this book out there.
Yeah, which says a lot. And you know, I was reading through a couple too, and it's just so easy to read and follow through, where you can really learn from these different chapters and these different tools that you've been able to define for us readers. So where can we find your book so we can read more?
Okay, well, the book is available on Amazon.com, locally at Schuler's bookstores, but in events that I've been doing around town, of which I have one coming up.
Okay, yeah, tell us where we can see you and meet you and talk more about this book.
Well, I arranged a hors d'oeuvres with Dr. Carol, where people can ask me questions, get answers. I'm going to have a video loop going, and they can buy my book. I will sign the book. We'll be at Coral Gables Club Room this Thursday at 5 p.m.
Perfect, easy. Well, we are so excited, and I think that's great where they can meet you and ask those questions that they can have as they read the book or before they read the book. So it'll be good to have literally a great tool to have with all of this. But it's been a pleasure to talk to you about your book, and best of luck going forward. This is amazing.
Thank you. Hope to see you there.